And so we are back into the arena. It is going to be Nagrand. Again, in the top left for this time will be Kiel EA. They lead 2-0. Top right will be the team of Miyagi, Kage, and Aquas, otherwise known as Rush. A team done superbly well on GOM TV, the named previous seasons.
Yep.
But right here, still doing well. They so far are top 3, but they want to be top 2, and they're sure they want to be first. The gates are opened. My mouse is special. Slightly unspecialize it there, as it does move around, and
it looks as though Hiran is going to get the sap off here on Classy or Miracle. Oh, sorry.
Other way around.
Other way around, yep.
Yeah,
I got a little bit confused there.
Yeah.
It is late at night, but Classy is mounted up, and as he sort of makes his way around the pillar, it will be interesting to see if one of the opposing rogues comes over and takes advantage.
Kage is actually making his way over now.
Yep.
And
he does have Miracle targeted, in fact, and now Classy, this is quite risky for him, though.
Yeah, have to see. I mean, Kage is going to be sneaking up. In comes a Shadow Step and Sap onto Kaze, and he's just going to go away. So maybe they're dispelling Kaze. They actually put a slow on him. They're going to be looking to control him. Minegi actually putting burst damage out now. Kaze comes out of that Sap. Let's see what he's going to make of this situation. Blinks over. He's buying Minegi. He's going to put him into a Frost Nova and actually put the other rogue into the monster. In comes a Poly onto, not sure what that was. It looked like the Priest with a macro. Targeting Kage for damage, puts out some damage onto him. Nothing much at the moment. Changes his damage onto Minegi, so they're damaging 2 opponents at the same time. Minegi and Kage are both taking damage. In comes a Poly onto Aquas. That's actually going to be broken by Aquas. That's an absolutely fantastic play. Broke the Shadow Word Death. Is going to get Poly for a second time. It's not going to last that long, though, but his rogue is in trouble. They need to keep him up in this situation. He's finally out. In comes the 3 penances. That was through a wound poison, though, so they weren't great. Hiran taking a lot of damage, darting around the pillar. So pressure onto both for the rogues then, who will be onto the bad situation. In comes a cheap shot onto Hiran. No kidney shot to follow. It's going to be a rupture instead. They're going to go still offensively onto Hiran. Kidney shot back onto Kage though, to keep him in position. Hiran needs heals. He is getting those heals, but no, he's not. He's not going to get him anymore, and he does drop down as Miracle went into a Poly. And can they get the counter kill? Look at the mana, although onto Aquas. It's actually all the way up to 2k, and Kage is going to get the penance. And this is the best thing about penance, kids. It's channeling, and it will go through those pillars. So finally, through pressure and correct pressure onto Hiran, they pull one back, and Minegi's team of Rush go onto the scoreboard with 1.
Yeah, and Kage, interestingly, isn't using his first 5 combo points on Kidney. He's using them on Eviscerate, but also using Disarm early on, so there's not much Hiran can do. Yeah, I think that's a really smart move, whereas Hiran seems to be spending those initial 5 combo points on Kidney, which can be really effective, but if your Disarms, not so much.
Yeah, is the case. And, Hiran, it was the Kid EA actually kind of like, they at the start, they multi-targeted their damage with Arcane Barrage. They couldn't find who they wanted to be on, and I'm not sure why they would want to, kind of hurt Minegi. They should have put the pressure on to Kage, but, it wasn't going to be the case. All right. So